Home decorating needs, trust Northeastern Paint Supply. Serving you since 1959.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Woke culture is threatening our freedoms and even our police. Now, Grant Stinchfield exposes woke's secret agenda and its hidden players. Watch Stinchfield at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight on Newsmax TV as he reveals the dangers. Stinchfield gives you the cold, hard truth you need to know. Find Newsmax TV on all major cable systems or get it free on Roku, YouTube, Xumo, Pluto, and smart TVs. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone. Woke is dangerous, so watch Stinchfield on Newsmax tonight.
At Menards, save big money in your next project with 11% off everything. General Purpose Concrete Mix is great for sidewalks, steps, patios, and setting posts. All you have to do is add water, mix, and pour. Right now, all bags of concrete and sand mixes are 11% off. Get 11% off everything now at Menards. Good through April 10th. Savings are a mail-in rebate. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Save big money at Menards.
Now, the only locally produced farm radio show with agricultural news, information, interviews, in-depth weather, and more. It's Terry Henne and his Farm Show on 100.5 and 790 News Radio WSGW and online WSGW.com.
A mostly sunny good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. We're having ourselves a good day today. It really looks nice out there. We'll talk a whole lot more about the weather. We'll talk about the farm markets in just a moment or two. But before we get to all of that, let's go over to Baird & Company. Steve Anderson is on hold with me. Steve, good morning. How are you?
Well, good morning. I am quite fine. I hope you are too.
Yes, it's Friday. What are the markets doing right now?
Well, right now we've got kind of mixed markets. You see, the NASDAQ is down about 21 points, putting it at 13,807, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average, that's ahead by 72 at 33,526. So I guess that's kind of making up for the days earlier in the week when the NASDAQ was going up more than the Dow.
Yeah. So stocks of local interest, what do you have?
let's see, what do we have here? Let me give you a tip here.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I was going to talk about building a portfolio.
Oh,
yeah. Often people use mutual funds as a tool to build their portfolios. However, when they go to pick a mutual fund, all they do is take a look at, gee, what was the results last quarter, last year, whatever. And they build their portfolio based entirely on that. That is not a good way to be building a portfolio. You want to build a portfolio, first of all, figure out your goals, figure out your risk tolerances. You'll want to figure out how do you allocate among sectors to make those things happen. Then you can start looking at the funds and picking out the ones you want. If you already have a bunch of funds, at that point, you can start deciding which ones you keep, which ones you don't. And in doing it that way, you can wind up with a much better portfolio.
So the idea is don't just jump into this, plan yourself out a little bit and gradually pick a little bit from here, a little bit from there. And hey, before you know it, you got yourself a winner, right?
Yeah. Well, remember, it's always ready, aim, fire. You don't ever hear anybody saying that the good idea is to go ready, fire, aim. So don't do that.
No.
And some folks do, though.
Oh yeah, but we're here to lead them in the right direction. So how do we get a hold of you to find out a little bit more?
Well, you can call us right here at Baird and Company in Saginaw, Michigan, where the telephone number is 790-5724, or you can find us on the web by going to RW Baird. That's BAIRD.com, and then look for the Saginaw branch.
All righty. Have a nice weekend, Steve.
Well, I will, Terry. You do the same.
I will. Steve Anderson over at Baird and Company. Weather-wise, what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at sunshine right now, but as we go through the remainder of the day, once again, we're going to pick up some clouds. We're currently 64 at the airport, 65 here at Radio Center, 63 in downtown Midland. Downtown Bay City is at 64. We do have a breeze out of the south, gusting to right around 40 miles per hour this past hour, 29.72, and falling is the barometric pressure. Now, we've got a series of lows that are moving up through Wisconsin very slowly, and we'll be up in the Upper Peninsula. And eventually, we are going to see the warmer temperatures again. We should work our way up pretty close to 70 degrees. We're not going to break a record today. The record is 81. And that was set back in 1931, so we're a ways off. But it was a record-breaking day yesterday. We hit 81, and down in Flint, they hit 79, and there were a handful of other cities that officially broke records as well. Some of those records were set way back about 70, 75 years ago. Partly sunny, breezy as we go through the day. There is going to be a chance of some shower activity moving in later this afternoon. Right now, whatever shower activity is in the western side, the western half of the Lower Peninsula. But again, all of that is going to gradually work its way to the east. So tonight, spotty showers around. Tomorrow, we're going to be looking at sun. Partly sunny skies. Then a wet evening is going to be in store for us tomorrow. But we're going to warm up. 78 degrees for a high tomorrow, 49 for a low. Then on Sunday, cold front. So more in the way of clouds and some scattered showers around on Sunday. We'll work our way up to about 58 degrees. So quite a change from what we've been experiencing, about 20 degrees cooler, but still. Normal high for this time of the year is 53, so we're going to be running above average even on Sunday. Scattered showers around, mostly cloudy skies, not nearly as windy. But then as we move into the work week next week, the chances of precipitation will taper off rather dramatically. Temperatures for the most part, mid to upper 50s, maybe hitting 62 on Monday. But for the remainder of the work week next week, we're going to be in the mid to upper 50s. Long range to take us through the 22nd, below average on the moisture, below average on the temperatures. That's how things are shaping up and down when it comes to our weather. We'll get the same scenario from Gary Kaufman over at Star of the West, up, down, and all around. And I think there's a government reporter, too, that's coming along here as well. We'll talk to him in just a moment. But this reminder first, the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Nutrien Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrienagsolutions.com.
They say there's a secret to growing a great crop. At Nutrien Ag Solutions, they beg to differ. It all starts with a strong foundation, and when it comes to fertilizer, there's no question that Titan XE drives dry fertilizer performance. They've been unlocking the potential in every prill of dry fertilizer with biocatalyst technology for over a decade. Visit lpi.ag/Titan or contact your Nutrien Ag Solutions crop consultant to drive your crop's potential today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Tri-County Equipment. They don't want you to leave money on the table or hay in the field. John Deere balers, they've got them in stock on some of our Tri-County locations because those balers feature tightly spaced belts, which means you collect and hold onto more of that valuable crop and more nutritious leafy material. You want to know more about John Deere balers? Well, you can find out. Stop by any of the locations of Tri-County Equipment today. Remember, when you're talking John Deere and Michigan's Thumb, as well as Saginaw Reese and Birch Run, you are talking Tri-County Equipment, working harder, doing more. Gary Kaufman, good morning. How are you this morning?
Hey, good morning there, Terry. Very well, thank you.
Excellent. And the markets, we had kind of a surprise, I thought, yesterday afternoon. Everything finished pretty positive.
Yeah, we had quite a bump yesterday, and and wheat's kind of the leader today, and corn's second, and actually soybeans turned to the red here in the last 20 or 30 minutes. But yeah, ConAb came out yesterday morning and had the report on corn up on production, but a lot of the trade didn't believe that because there is a lot of chatter out there on that second corn crop and safrinha corn crop in South America that they don't think the numbers are there. So there's just a lot of fund buying going on yesterday that kind of led to an upward tick, and then of course you got surging bases in China rumors also, looking to buy more, not only corn, but wheat and in the northern plains and, Canada, it's got a lot of drought going on. So there's a lot of concern in the spring wheat arena areas. And that's why you got a lot of support in the corn and wheat. So
what do you got on the board right now?
Right now, let's call cash wheat up 14 at 613 on the white, 578 on the red. New crop up 13 at 614 on the white, 579 on the red. Cash corn called up 4 at 549. New crop up 4 at 449. Cash soybeans down 4 at 1371, and new crop is down 3, Terry, at 1211.
Now, what report do we have coming out?
The key focus on the report at noon today will be on the South America corn and bean production numbers. Those are the key. So, and then we'll look at some, demand numbers for U.S. stuff too. And are they going to increase export numbers and decrease carry out? But the key numbers will be South America today, Terry. All that'll be most important. So,
and that comes out at noon.
At noon. So, buckle up, as we always say on report day, right?
There we go. Have a good weekend, Gary.
All right, you as well, Terry. Thank you.
You betcha. A little bit more as far as what the markets are doing. Doug Klein from Oppenheimer joins us. The market report brought to you by Schaefer and Beerline. They are the Great Lake Bays area's certified ag dealers. So you can make a new Ram commercial truck or van a part of your everyday use for family, farm, and business today from the good folks at Schaefer and Beerline, celebrating Ram Spring commercial truck season. Since 1852, where family and service sells cars. And by the folks at the Frankenmuth Credit Union, they've got lines of credit, equipment loans, financing for purchasing land, credit cards, and more. For more information on how the Frankenmuth Credit Union can help you and why so many people call it their hometown financial solution, just go to frankenmuthcu.org. Hi, Doug. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How you doing?
Hey, not too bad for a Friday.
Good.
What do we got?
Well, wheat's the hot market. I've heard some rumors that some of the wheat is getting torn up to do something else. So I don't know if that's a big thing, but it could be. I'm seeing silver down over 1% today, and platinum's getting about a $30 hit. So that's a bit, but so I don't know. Dollar's up a little bit, so that might have something to do with that. So here's your numbers. The May corn is 5.83 3/4, up 4 cents. That's a new high, by the way. December corn also at a new high, 4.98. That's up 3 1/4. The May soybeans 14.11 1/4, down 4 cents. November soybeans 12.70 1/4, down 3 cents. The May wheat is 6.43, up 14 1/4, and December wheat 6.48 1/2, up 11 3/4. Crude oil just kind of setting, 59.56, down 4 cents. Heating oil 181.07, down 0.4 of a penny. Gasoline 195.27, down 0.7 of a penny. Natural gas is 2.54, that's up a penny and a half. Canadian dollar, U.S. dollar, get you $1.2548 Canadian at the border. That is down 14 ticks. The yen is at 109.61, up 37 ticks. The euro 118.90, that's down 22 ticks. The dollar's at 92.25, that's up 20 ticks. Gold's at 1742.20, down 14.60. Silver's at 25.29, down 29.5 cents. Platinum's at 12.03. That's down $30.
All right. Mm-hmm. So again, that wholesale gas is where?
$1.95. So 260. I see they got it in the 260s in Carroll, but
okay.
Other places are a little bit slow.
Yep. Yeah, along the expressway, things are a little bit stiffer, but that's usually the way we roll these days, right?
Got to make the money while you can.
There you go. Doug, you take care. Have a good one. All right. Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center. We're more than a custom paint store. We have everything you need. From carpet to lighting, it's all here. With quality and satisfaction guaranteed. Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center.
Since 1959, count them, that's 62 years, Northeastern Paint Supply has been serving the Tri-Cities. We have the most knowledgeable staff in the area, offering you the highest quality products in the industry. Benjamin Moore Paints, Hunter Douglas Blinds, Quazell and Kitchener Lighting, Flooring from Flooring America, fireplace doors, gas logs, and custom-made rugs. It's all here under one roof. Northeastern Paint Supply, Saginaw and Bay City.
Northeastern Paint, Home Decoration Center.
Along with me, Craig Voorhees with the Rummel Agency. Craig, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Terry. Glad to see the sun for a little while.
Well, yeah, the thing with the way this weather has been going here the last few weeks, warmer than normal. We get the sun, and usually in the spring, when you get sun and you get a little bit of humidity, things really start to rev up a little bit in the atmosphere. And it's not surprising to have a little thunder and lightning once in a while.
That's true, Terry, and sometimes we also get the hail coming with it, which is not really welcome, but we don't have a choice when it comes to that. And when it comes to the hail, if it damages, say you've got a metal pole barn or even a metal roof on your home, some companies don't automatically cover that. They'll cover it if the hail puts holes in the building, but let's say it just gets dented and doesn't look nice anymore. That's where some of the companies don't cover it. So we've got to be careful working with the companies and explaining that to our customers. And with the companies that do offer it, we can get the coverage. It's just an optional piece. So that's part of the discussions, especially when folks are doing some new construction.
Well, yeah, I would think that, you would hope dents is one thing, holes are another. You'd sure hope that the insurance would cover the hole.
The hole they will, yes, for sure. It's when you get into the dented pieces that, depending on what company you're with, it may or may not be covered. And we can always move folks to those companies that offer that if that's what they like.
I'm just kind of curious. I don't have a metal roof. I know a lot of people that do, and I know quite a few people have taken a look at metal roofing on their home or barns or sheds. Same type of problem there with a metal roof?
Yes. Yep. Same situation applies there as well.
So that would be more subjected to a direct hail hit than possibly the sides.
True. Normally when we have, claims like this, we do see them on the roofs more than the sides, but it does happen occasionally.
And when we're talking hail, we're talking vehicles sitting outside, whether it's a tractor, whether it's a pickup, a car. What should we be aware of when it comes to our coverage there?
There, Terry, the damage would be covered. Now, the car is going to be covered from the auto policy, where the tractor is going to be covered from the farm policy. So you might have to do two claims if you get that scenario going.
But all in all, check it out and then get what's best for you and your operation, right?
Absolutely. This is all discussions that you should be having with your insurance agent, and we can tailor it to what you want. And we certainly don't want to run up the premium, so we try to keep it, purchase what you want, give you the options, and then you decide what's best for you.
And if you have a chance, park the vehicle inside someplace. Don't let it sit out.
If you have that opportunity, yes, never a bad idea.
We can get a hold of you. How do we do that?
Well, Terry, I'm available on the phone at 800-572-0939, and they can go to rummelinsurance.com and look me up on the farm page and send me an email.
All righty. Craig Voorhees, have a great weekend, okay?
I'm going to try. You too, Terry.
I will. Craig Voorhees with the Rummel Agency. We'll be right back.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details. Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our reliable #1 selling tractors are designed for easy operation and feature all the performance-matched attachments needed to tackle any job. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for 84 months plus save up to $1,200 now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com/offers for full disclaimer.
See Kim Weiss at Lingle Equipment, 3001 Sawyer Drive along I-75 at the M81 Carroll exit just south of the Zilwaukee Bridge, Saginaw. Call Kim today at 989-754-7801 or email at k.weiss@lingle1.com.
Guys, stop putting your love life on hold. U.S. Pharmacy has some exciting news. If you've been wanting to try Viagra or Cialis, now's the perfect time. Call today and receive 90 little blue or little yellow pills for only $119 with free shipping. Why order some low-dose sildenafil from one of those subscription services when we can give you what you want now? Call 800-990-6271 and we'll rush your order discreetly packaged to your door. Been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? Call U.S. Pharmacy at 800-990-6271 for as little as only $119 for 90 pills. Need your package in a hurry? Call 800-990-6271 and ask about our express shipping option, and we'll rush your order to you as soon as possible. Save money on the little blue or yellow pill you've been wanting to try. Again, 800-990-6271 now. That's 800-990-6271.
Along with me, Chuck Cervinsky, Maple Hill Nursery over in Midland. Chuck, spring has really come along quickly, and the timing for pre-emergence crabgrass applications is coming pretty quick as well.
It is. We're pretty much there right now. And, up until the warm temps started this past week, the warmest soil temperature we had was around 45 or 50, but it's really come up the last week, and we need to be in that 50 to 55 degree range before we put on product, and we're getting close right now.
Yeah, we're getting real close. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the summer annual grasses, including crabgrass, other than the soil temperatures.
With the summer annual grass, including crabgrass, you need proper soil temperature and moisture levels in order for it to germinate and establish itself. And that goes for when you're planting grass seed right now, too. And about 80% of that germination is going to occur when the soil temps are at a depth of 0 to 2 inches or at 60 to 70 degrees. So we're at the point where we can start putting down grass seed as well right now.
Now, when it comes to the temperatures warming up, and a good indicator that has been used for a long, long time about pre-emergence timing is what bush and when it starts to bloom.
Forsythia, that's been the old standby for years. When they start to bloom and those yellow flowers come out, it's time to put on the pre-emergent, and we're seeing a lot of that right now this last 3 or 4 days.
Now, if you've already put an application on your lawn,
don't worry, because you can still go ahead and do a second application at about 1/2 the rate. If you did it 2 weeks ago, wait another couple of weeks and put it down again, and it's not going to hurt anything.
Now, I noticed that some of those really nice decorative grasses, some folks haven't trimmed them down yet.
You're going to want to do that as soon as you can, because if you don't, what's going to happen is it's going to make give the plant some competition with that dead stock that's there, and it's not going to be able to come up through that and fill out like it needs to.
And in some cases, it's got kind of a donut look to it.
Definitely, and when it has that, that's the grass telling you it's time to divide it, and that's another thing that can be done right now too. Go ahead and dig those up and divide them.
Boy, well, I guess we are. We are not only going to be busy outside, but like you, we're busy inside right now.
Oh, definitely. Patio furniture has been hopping for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Fertilizer starting to move, pottery, everything right now is going.
And you carry the Dairy Dew products there?
Definitely. We just got another fresh load of that in. We've got all the different Dairy Dew products in bags. They're lawn fertilizers, garden fertilizers, and then we also have the topsoil blend and Dairy Dew in bulk as well.
Give us your hours, Chuck.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 4.
All righty. You take care. Have a good weekend. I know you're going to be busy.
Oh, definitely. This weather has really got things going.
Boy, it sure does. Chuck Cervinsky over at Maple Hill in Midland.
Drive green with Bader & Sons Company all year long and enjoy the ride. Run with us from now until June 1st and get an even better deal on 1 to 5 Series John Deere tractors with John Deere Rewards. Productivity and versatility are how we run. That's why the 1 through 5 Series John Deere tractors and attachments are engineered to help you till, mulch, haul, seed, sweep, plow, load, and of course, mow. Stop in today or buy online at greentractors.com.
In case you missed it, it might be a really good idea to put this on your calendar, because every Thursday going on right now, MSU's Fields Crop team is having their virtual breakfast series. Again, there are RUP and CCA CEU credits available for these sessions. So don't forget, it's every Thursday, starts about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it'll go all the way through the end of September. So again, there is an extension for applicators to recertify their RUP licenses by credit for 2020 and 2019. But you got to do that by the end of January, or I should say the end of June of this year. So again, mark it down for more information. Just get a hold of the MSU Extension website, and they'll tell you how to get to that meeting every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Farm Service has been brought to you by the folks at Thumb Bank, serving the needs of farmers for well over 125 years. We'll be back at 12:30 with an update, so you stick around. But right now, we join radio stations all across the country by playing our national anthem.
From the Stone Specialist Studios, this is WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW-FM, Carlton.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Sympathy in the UK after the death of Prince Philip.
Him and the Queen had been married for over 70 years, years, and it's just a really sad moment.
Buckingham Palace announced this morning Queen Elizabeth's husband had died peacefully at Windsor Castle at the age of 99.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson leading the tributes to the Queen's husband of 73 years.
We mourn today with Her Majesty the Queen. We offer our condolences to her and to all her family. And we give thanks as a nation and a kingdom for the extraordinary life and work of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh.